All right, and we're live. Actually, let me just do one thing real quick here. Just make sure everything's all looking good. There we go. All right, now we're live proper. I'm Dalahan Thalstan, an Elven Knight Errant VTuber, and tonight we're picking up where we left off in BattleTech. And boy, oh boy, the last mission we did was something. So, obviously in our barracks, all that are remaining, most of which are injured. We unfortunately lost Decker in that last mission that we did. Of course, our mech bay is in shambles right now too, after that particular quest outside of us having the Centurion, which we got fresh from essentially dredging up the Argo. And storage-wise, yeah, we got a bunch of parts for mechs, but nothing really put together. So the Centurion, obviously, we have to refit, put some weapons on. Sorry, just one quick second here. I need to just for a, yeah, there we go. There. Got that, and yes, I am indeed transmitting audio. That would have been real awkward if I forgot that. Alright, so yeah, we got the Centurion, which is a medium, yeah, our poor Blackjack. I haven't really started repairing, because we were still trying to get, well, the Vindicator back up and running. Which I was hoping we'd have up and running quicker than some of the other stuff we got. So Shadowhawk, that's thankfully gonna be quick enough to fix. The Locust is a bit rough. So if I can refit this guy. So the Centurion, let me take, I kinda wanna take a look at his because it was like a AC-10, 2 medium lasers, and a LRM-10. Yeah, because we probably want to focus a little more on like a specific sort of role. So Brawler and General Assault. So I guess we probably want to focus more in the Brawler route with this. So something a bit more closer range. But so let's take a look here, because we got 1 medium laser already on the thing. So that's a good start. I was thinking maybe the AC2. We do have a couple of SRMs. How much in the way of... Okay, so there's just simply SRM ammo. Alright. So I'm thinking... Because these are what? Standard range... Min of 0 meters... Yeah, same min as medium lasers. Speaking of, let's actually throw 2 medium lasers there. Yeah, of course this is going to take some time to get it up and running as well. So we got our 2 medium lasers there. I'm thinking let's maybe throw in... Yeah, because this generates more heat. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is this is the stock configuration. Okay. So that's what would be the stock configuration. We don't have an AC-10 though. So I'm thinking we'll just substitute in some SRMs. Although whether or not I want to load in that much ammo. Really? Like 2? Because this ammo-wise, like this is a ton, right? Yeah, tonnage 1 and 1. And we only have really an AC2, which is a bit longer range. Actually, let's check the store. See what in the way of weapon. Yeah, no. PPC, no. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We do a couple of SRM4s. So that will get us, yeah, that puts us at 33 tons. And we'll need some ammo for that. Going to yeah, this is still, yeah, unused tonnage. So how many shots per SRM? Okay, tonnage, 100 rounds. And we fire, what, 8 per? So that's... Yeah, I think probably... heat sinking 30, alpha strike 40. Yeah, because what it was suggesting, right, in the default loadout, obviously 2 stacks of AC-10 ammo, 2 stacks of LRM-10 ammo. Like, we do have an LRM-10 we could throw on if we want something a bit longer reach, but... Like AC2... Yeah, this has a minimum range of 120. Does it show, like, min ranges and stuff of the, like, AC-10 at all? No. That'd be nice, but I guess not. Okay. Let's see, that... Yeah, because we're at 35 tons of... Like, we could throw that in. That puts us at 41 tons. Sure, and we'll throw in... that and that. Yeah, because 416, 680. No, it doesn't really show 40, 80, 60, 65, right? So yeah, 40, 80, 60, 65. Okay, so there is that. Yep, just of course figuring out where the last few tons are gonna go. I mean, I could just throw in... Yeah, I only have the one SRM-10. Mind you, I'm using up all my SRM-4s, so there's that as well. LRM-10 is what? 5 tons per. Whereas SRM-4... Ah, okay. So 5 tons plus another 2, so 7 tons total for missiles. So left torso, that's 7 tons worth. 2 tons worth of lasers in central torso, and then the oh, it does show the information here. Okay, yeah, 12 tons for an AC-10. So 12 and then 2 slots of ammo. Yeah, an AC-2 is much later than that. So yeah, like all the yeah, no, this is just stock loadout for that. Let's see. Could yeah, just because I'd like to make use of that last 7 tons. It if I can. Like, we could do, like, a long-range missile system. That would mean, like, we would really want to make sure we don't get shot in the left torso. Because, well, that's where probably all of our ammo is going to be sitting. I mean, we could move some of the ammo to the legs, but not so sure how wise that is either. Because if we lose both our legs, then obviously the mech is inoperable. Let's see, this is what? 5 tons. That would put us at 48. What? Fine. We'll do that, and we're gonna throw in some LRM ammo. Wow, it's gonna take 23 days to refit all that? Okay. So that's gotta be a little bit of time before it is up and running. Because if I confirm, it's not gonna cost a whole lot of C-bills. Yeah, mech tech rating 4. No, yeah, of course. Installing all this stuff is gonna take some C-bills in time. Yeah.
On it.
Okay.
To know when that's done.
So, now we got this, Centurion's 23 days. Yeah, I'll take that over to Spider. Actually, we can get that up and running before the Vindicator. Okay. I can't really look at the Shadowhawk right now. I'm hoping it's good, good in its regards. Yeah.
Commander,
Let's see if Darius has anything new.
I have answers.
So we're working for Lady Arano now. That was a surprise. Let's see. You're telling me the whole Reach has thought she was dead for 3 years now. And yet here she is. I gotta say, feels pretty good to be on contract with House Arano again. Last time this happened, Commander Markham was still alive. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, tell me about Markham. What kind of man was he? Markham was an ornery... Okay. That fair enough. But he got the job done. Great card player. And he shared my taste in holovids. So basically movies. We used to have these marathon viewing sessions. Wow. Have you ever seen These Gears Are Teeth? Great film. And a masterpiece of the tokusatsu Galio genre? Markham always loved that one. I wish I could watch it again with him sometime. I genuinely do. Okay. Was Markham a competent mech commander? More or less, he was a decent tactician, but an exceptional businessman. Wish you could have seen him in action. His style was this odd mix of negotiating and holding court. And when it worked, it worked. Let me give you an example. I can't really do justice to Markham's style, but for the sake of the story, I'll try. Okay. No, our Draconis Combine rep. So that's one of the other main sort of houses. Shugo Reynold Yamaguchi. Markham gave him a nickname, Bob Kurita. Every time he used it, he was totally deadpan. And he always used the full name. Okay. You trying to pull the wool over my eyes, Bob Kurita? Tell me more about that assassination contract, Bob Kurita. Okay. You look tense. Do you need a glass of wine? Okay. So it's like, I see. It sounds insulting, I know, but the crazy thing is, it worked. Something about the way Markham leaned into that stupid nickname tickled Shugo Yamaguchi pink. He'd giggle his way through every negotiation until tears were streaming down his cheeks. He had a routine like that for every liaison we dealt with. Some he'd rib, others he'd smooth talk. Everyone always left the table with a smile on their face. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see. I don't think there was any... yeah, that's running that. Does he have anything else that we could talk to him about? Not really. Okay. Yeah, so obviously check in with our different... yeah, I haven't checked in with Yang since we... Hey, boss, what's up? You want to talk about our new employer? Lady Arano, yeah. Look, I know that you two go way back. You had the same teacher and all that. Hell, you were working for her on the day of the coup. If you hadn't been doing that, you never would have joined this crew. But I'm not sure I trust Lady Arano or Lord Madeira? Okay, so he's a little on the fence. No worries on that. And I think, yeah, we did go over everything with Yang. Okay. And then Samir. Yes. Commander, what's up? You did good work on Exilius. If you hadn't gone Dr. Murad and her crew down safely, none of us would have made it off that rock. Just doing my job, Commander. You mech warriors are the ones who stake all the real risks. Actually, I take that back. This job put all of us at risk. You know what I'm talking about, the pirate point. Yeah. Yep, there was that. I don't know how much you know about misjumps. Okay, well, we'll find out shortly. Errors in jumping travel are termed misjumps. A misjump causes the jump ship to move to an unexpected location, somewhere far beyond 30 light-year maximum range on jumping. Since this frequently appears to place the ship somewhere it cannot refuel or return from, forensic data about misjumps is limited. Yeah. Believe faulty navigational data to be the most common cause, but system malfunctions and even spatial anomalies also potential causes. Yeah. But well, they're really, really bad. Yes, no kidding. You could wind up in the heart of a star or in the middle of nowhere. Crashed on some godforsaken rock. With any luck, well, with my luck, a rock that's infested with fetid, screeching, mite-infested birds. Okay. Let's just be glad that didn't happen. Oh, believe me, I'm glad. I like myself in one piece, and I'd prefer it if I could stay that way. Yep. No arguments there. And I think did we chat everything? Okay, I didn't really go into her background too much.
Commander?
Alright. Outside of that, quarters-wise, finances, we're doing pretty good. All things considered, reps a little in the red with a few, well, indifferent really, but they all seem to be outside of the magistracy of Canopus. Where, oh yeah, and they're kind of disliked by Draconis pirates, Lao, and Draconis. And that, okay, one of those factions I don't see here, but, oh no, Capellan, sorry. Oh yeah, Chancellor Maximilian Lao. Yeah, okay, no, I was right. I just was using a different name. All right. So hiring hall. Is there anyone worth hiring here? Because we kind of need to get a couple of because as for mech warriors right now, only Medusa is capable of being fielded at the moment. We used to have, yeah, because we'll have to replace Decker, at least, unfortunately. So let's see here. Some of these guys, I mean, this
Skipper?
Moccasin, we could potentially recruit him. He's got decent piloting. Gunnery obviously needs work. He's got a little bit of guts and tactics as well to him. So he's not like, as, like, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit more expensive, but Perry, Razorback, and Titan are a little on the weaker side. Canopian Commoner, life, yeah, Commoner is much the same through the periphery. Yeah, okay, an independent trader. Jump ship fees can be prohibitively expensive for smaller merchants. And so independent merchants will often lease space aboard a shared dropship and split the cost of the jump ship passage among them. Okay. So he's an independent trader, so that might be...
Receiving you.
Praetorian nobility.
Right here.
Liao noble.
I'm here.
And periphery commoner. Okay.
Confirmed.
You know what? Let's add Moccasin to the team. Hopefully he's a good guy. We will.
Warriors available.
We're not gonna find out till kinda now.
What are your orders, Skipper?
So service record. Okay, so he's Canopian pilot. Yeah, Magisteria Canopus. He's cautious. Okay, known to be careful and cautious. Good. Merchant. Yeah, pilot's former mercantile career gave them experience with the trade routes and business practices of the inner sphere. Okay, so that's fit his, well, independent trader background. Periphery. Yeah, so Canopian periphery and spacer. Comfortable with low gravity life aboard spaceship or station. Okay. So, in other words, pretty good. I'll definitely want to get his guts up as soon as possible, but between that and hopefully, by the time I do the next, drop, I'll actually be able to deploy. Because, yeah. Yeah, base-wise, yeah, 2 days and the Shadowhawk will be back up and running. And then after that, it's stuff like the Locust. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's just a slight hiccup on that. Yeah, Vindicator Spider. Yeah, so I think we're at least good. I'm at least gonna do a quick save, of course. Do that, and I think we'll just let some time pass as stuff gets fixed up. So the Shadowhawk, I just at least want to double check it's got actually ammo. So if I look at this and look at the stock loadout here. So typically it has, yeah, 1 ton of ammo, 1 ton of ammo, then what, 1, 2, 3 jump jets and 2 heat sinks, which we have been, yeah, we've been good there. Good. So at least it's stock loadout, so that's fine. So the Shadowhawk's back up and running, so that's good. The financial report and me being back into the fray are both on the same day. Yeah, so we'll be obviously paying that stuffs. Oh, jeez, 18. Hardlock's being up for 38 days. That's a long time. Jeez. I know they took a couple of injuries, but was that because they changed their guts? It might have been, actually. Okay. I'm hopefully once we get, you know, the ability to, yeah, because yeah. Oh, this is like tasks. So 15 days left on Locust, and then it's 23, 27. Okay, so at least by... Jeez, that's a long while to be waiting. Like, what contracts are available? So let's see here. Nosy Neighbors, yeah. So this one's a bit more difficult. Seeing how we've been having difficulty with a lot of this stuff, it may be better. Okay. Supply lines. Commander, we're trying to safely transport injured personnel to one of our facilities on Detroit. Unfortunately, satellite surveillance has shown pirate units operating in the region. We're expecting to move our medical convoy through. We need a mercenary lance to sweep the area and eliminate any pirate units. Please think of this contract as a mission of mercy. Okay. And then this one. Commander, this could be a wild goose chase. Of course, there's nothing to find. Well, of course, if there's nothing to find, they haven't wasted the time of their own mechs. Yeah. Yeah, that's, fair. I'm gonna... Jeez. Because this one, yeah, desert, and it could be nasty. For weeks now, Canopian forces have been scouting territory near local government-controlled land. Previous surveys of this land shows nothing of interest. Yeah, I'm just gonna double-check my mech bay here, because that's in this particular region. So, the only thing I'd have working is the Shadowhawk. Yeah, we're not in a position to take that contract. The supply lines one, though, I think we can take this one fine. And it involves pirates, so. Hey, Taylor, how are you this evening? And it's going good. Figuring out how to pick up the pieces from from Wednesday's stream. So let's see here. Let's see. Commander, I hope you're in good health. We'll see about that once we get to the destination. Actually, I should check that. Timelines of things. 12 days, okay. That's 12 days, and then contracts. This was the one I was looking at and negotiating. Yeah, 22 days, okay. I'll definitely be in good health by then. Ah. Nice. Yeah, because, you, yeah, because you usually, there's two, cons you usually go to, throughout the year that I'm aware of. And, meanwhile, I'm planning on going to the same con I went to, last year with Anime North, so that'll be interesting. And hopefully a little bit more, organized. Yeah, sci-fi and Avex. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Sorry, just refocusing. Good health. This contract may interest you. If it's skills, yes. Okay. So, I arguably want to be trying to go for more salvage where I can. So that's 2 of 9. Yeah. Let's try that. If there's most likely going to be pirates. Actually, wait. What was the Exos? I don't believe that Mission of Mercy line for a second. But there isn't anything here to be concerned about. Okay. Okay. So this might be, sure, we'll try to go for more salvage, I think. And we'll have closer to a full lance by the time we get there. So this may be actually more difficult than this half skull is indicating. All right, let's accept.
Course plotted.
And make our way over to Detroit. Oh, what's this? Organized chaos. In the morning briefing, Yang jumps right in. Commander, the Leopard is too small. My mech techs keep tripping over everything. Chief, we've talked about this, Daria says in exasperation. We can't exactly knock down any walls. Samir inserts herself. What if we move some supplies into other parts of the Leopard? The bunks, the kitchen, hell. I'll even store some boxes in the cockpit if it'll help. Sorry. Yang rubs his chin. Yeah, if I had some breathing room for a week, I could reorganize and make the room for everything to move back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we can tell Yang to make a do. I think that'll probably take a morale hit. Move only a small amount of supplies. Fill every last corner of the Leopard with mech bay supplies. I think maybe only move a small amount, because I have a feeling that's gonna delay anything with the mech bay. Over the next several days, everyone helps move the least critical mech bay supplies to other parts of the Leopard. While emotions do get heated over the next week, the short duration of the project encourages patience. Before long, Yang and his technicians reclaim their supplies. His mood, at least, is much better than everyone else's. When you arrive in the mech bay, he's grimly satisfied with the amount of reorganization he managed in a short period of time. So we gain 1 tech point boost for 14 days. Okay. Good. So actually stuff will be repaired a little quicker. Okay. Oh yes, I guess we resume. Yeah, so obviously there's a bit of travel in this. So Locust is gonna be fixed up, and oh yeah, and of course the financial report too. Yes, so we're at this. Okay, I guess...
I've got the financial report.
Okay, it's still going. Yeah, of course, operating expenses. we still have more, sea bills than we had prior to that mission last time, so that's good. Yeah, obviously, bank loan interest payment. Okay. And I think we'll just keep that at normal, not, Oh, there, sorry, paused. Okay, so... sorry, the barracks. So I'm finally back on my feet, so that's good. Although it says I've taken 15 injuries, that's not correct. I think that's just purely because I've upped my gut stats while injured. So we got 3 pilots that can potentially do stuff, so that's good.
Orders.
Yeah, days with company 60, so he's been there since the start, which is good.
Yes.
Behemoth, she's been with us for 60 as well, and is, I think, the current ace pilot.
Waiting for orders.
Because, Medusa hasn't done a whole lot.
Good to go.
Hardlock has done a little bit. Oh, okay, now it's injuries taken 6. Yeah, no, I think that's with me changing the gut stat. While they're in medbay. Whoops. Should maybe have waited for them to actually... I think this is all... If I go to store and that... Yeah, so this is all the same stuff. Actually, let's... Oh, I guess black market I don't have access to. So I should maybe check how much in the way of... Oh. Items cannot be purchased or sold while in transit. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so... The mech bay...
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
So the Locust is back up and running, so that's good. And it is, yeah, laser and... Yeah. Oh, central torso was where the machine gun ammo was. Oh, okay. I put it in the one... Yeah, fine. We'll get that fixed.
Logged and noted.
Yeah, and we'll just get that.
Too hard.
Okay. Yeah, central torso might be a better place for that. So, okay. So that's gonna be worked on first. Alright. And travel to system. Warning, this... Wait. Break... No. What? Okay, contracts. Because we are heading to Detroit. Yeah, includes travel to Detroit. Unless that's just a general warning? I'm gonna just try this. Break your current contract. I'm hoping that won't. Because this should be to Detroit, right?
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Ah, no. For crying out loud. That isn't at all what... Negotiate. So I'm obviously... Great. Okay, so it didn't... Okay, I'm just gonna load back. Yeah, so checkpoint financial report. Let's just go back to that. Because, yeah, I thought I was traveling to the place in question. Apparently not. So let's just reload a little back there and then just try and fix that. Okay. So we're at this thing. So, navigation. Star map. To there. That's where we want to travel. That's current destination. Okay. If I run this for... Okay. That's what I was missing. So that other option I was clicking was to undock. Which, okay. There we go. Yeah, and Behemoth will be back in action as well. Good. Oh boy. The last cup. Oh no. On your way to the Leopard's Galley, you run into Samir heading the same way. Commander, it has been a long week. I know I can't make more hours in the day, but I can make more coffee. When you enter the cramped galley, you find Hardlock and Behemoth in a tense standoff in front of a nearly empty coffee pot. Oh dear. So our dependable Comstar technician and one of the OGs. Oh, she's... I didn't realize they were a criminal. Okay. Anyways, a tense standoff in front of an empty coffee pot. Hardlock sees you, Commander. This is the last of the coffee. The XO says we won't have any more until next supply run. Behemoth shoves her way forward. I got here first, and she almost stole it while I was looking for my favorite mug. Oh dear. Great. Split the coffee between them. Take the cup, and yeah, I don't think that's a good... Great. So the three options are split between Hardlock and Behemoth, or give the coffee to Samir, who wasn't there initially either, or take it myself, which again, same problem as Samir. Okay. How about you share, you two? Okay. Exasperated, you squeeze your way past them, into the galley and take 2 cups, pouring the coffee equally into both. You say, if you can't act like adults, we'll have to resolve this like your children. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the impression I got with that option. Okay. Yeah, 1 cup to Hardlock and 1 to Behemoth. Drink up. Next time, I'll send you planet side. I expect you to make every single shot. After they leave, Samir sighs as she stares at the empty pot. Yep. That better have been worth it. No, excuse me while I go discuss shopping priorities with Darius. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Samir, but kinda need to keep the mech warriors happy. So at least they got high spirits for 30 days, so that's good. As we head to Detroit, of all places. Pause rate. Yeah, I need to... Okay. Yes, we're traveling to Detroit there. Okay, good. Not yet. Let's take a look at what we can work with here. Okay, so we only got the Shadowhawk and the Locust. Okay, 12 days for the Centurion to be ready. I'm almost tempted just to wait the 12 days, just so we can have a third battle mech. Assuming the contract doesn't require us to go, like, immediately. So let's maybe wait a little bit more time there. Oh, what's this? Medical expenses. Okay. In the morning briefing, Darius pulls up an inventory spreadsheet on the Leopard's view screen, running a little low on medical supplies. Medipatches, trauma packs, a few other things. It isn't critical yet, but I feel better when we're well stocked. Yes. Well, we have kind of been going through that stuff maybe a little too liberally for the past little while. Samir frowns. Why do you keep hatching our supplies in dribs and drabs? We get some kind of... can't we get some kind of bulk discount and get ahead of this problem? God knows we'll end up using them and maybe make the doctors... and maybe the doctors can speed up our recovery times for a while. Yeah, so... by minimum, let's see. Oh, we don't have the black market options, so can't do that. Yeah, let's do the... 25,000 C-bills for more supplies. That's probably a good idea, given the state that things are in. Later in the week, Darius provided an update. I did some bargaining and managed to purchase a bulk lot of medical supplies. He always looks a little smug after a successful negotiation. We could make these supplies last longer at our previous consumption rate. Per your instructions, however, I've directed the staff to use the surplus to accelerate recovery times as much as possible for the next month. Okay. I think... oh, geez, it's only Hardlock that's in... yeah, well... yeah, we lost that. Plus 2 medical for 30 days. Okay. And we'll just... 3, 2, 1... Good. We got the Centurion all prepped. There, good. So, team-wise, we got 3 that we can actually deploy.
Commander.
Oh, I can spend EXP for Behemoth's side of things, eh? So if I go, like, here and here. Okay, that's indirect fire. I'm thinking with her gunnery would probably be better. Because she's already going down guts. So piloting isn't as great of a skill as far as from what I understand. Because this is more if you're like in a light mech. Like piloting's really good if you're in a light mech because you can get more move after shooting. Because she's got what? Bulwark. Passive cover and guarded states both provide bonus damage reduction rather than 20%. Cover guarded together provides 60% damage reduction. And then I don't know what's further along here other than coolant vent. Okay. Oh, high spirits for 13 days, yeah. Oh, right, and Hardlock can't even... Yep. Yeah, they're kind of in medbay.
Waiting for orders.
So they're as much as they got high spirits, so can't really do much there. Okay. So if I just check my mech bay here. Because we got the Shadowhawk and the Centurion ready. So I'll probably end up putting myself in the... well, my character in the Centurion. And then the Locusts will put... do I really want to put the new guy in a Locust? Like, because the problem with that, right, is that thing's fragile. Well, actually, that's probably... Actually, never mind. Maybe, actually, let's just take a look at that. Because he was, yeah, 4 in piloting. So, base melee hit, bonus to unsteady threshold. He's not great with gunnery. Okay. Yeah, he'll have to be 1 of the 3, though. So, contract-wise, yeah, Behemoth Inner Shadowhawk. And we got the Locust in the wings too, so I'll put myself in the Centurion so I can actually, you know, get on the bloody field. And we'll send, I guess, Moccasin in the Locust. So, yeah, because this is here. Yeah, Commander. This is you, the Commander of the Mercenary Company. Cannot be killed in combat, but can still be injured or otherwise sidelined through normal means. Yeah. And then here... Ronin. This mech warrior is a unique character. You may only hire this mech warrior once. If you fire them or they are killed, yeah, okay. And then this is just, yeah, they have nothing, okay. So Ronin are unique pilots. So there is that. So drop tonnage, 125, yeah. Okay, so if I view details, well, we can deploy and we'll see how this goes. So rather than a medium and 2 lights, we got 2 mediums and a light. So yeah, the mission of mercy side of things. There isn't anything here to be concerned about. Yeah, we'll see about destroying all these pirates. We might have to lure the rats into a trap. This is the area where the pirate units were spotted. Move forward until you make contact and clear them out. Good hunting. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, so let's take a look. So apparently we need to go over there. I would prefer though if we
Affirmative.
approach at least in a way that gets us.
Sensors have something.
Okay, so there's something over there. Okay. Now that we know that, of course. And then our little locust. We'll get everybody moved into position here. Yeah, evasive. So that much is good. Okay, so there's a mech. Alright, yeah, Moccasin being the, I don't really want to expose him to fire just yet. Let's see if we can maybe get him vision without... Oh, this is still classed as rough terrain? Yeah, take more stability damage from all attacks until next activation, yeah. Okay, so we'll get him moved there and he'll brace. Yeah, now I can choose either unit here, so... let's see. Yeah, because the problem is, yeah, like I could position myself and see what's over there. Okay. Let's not trash the Centurion too quickly, but at the same time, we need to see what this is. So this is a Javelin. Oh, my bad. So a Javelin, it's a light mech, okay, with 2 SRM-6s, some jump jets. It's shoddy. Entrenched, okay. And the Centurion, yeah, Centurion is a medium mech. Okay. So if yeah, 45% chance, 40% chance. I mean, that's better than nothing, but why is this target moved and target size is adding to that? Okay. And this is again size and moved. Okay. Sure, let's see if we can actually hit him. So I think we hit him a little bit there. So what did we hit? So a little bit of leg armor. Okay. Actually, I can't even tell if... He's got a little bit of stability damage. Okay, that's... Okay, so we are putting a dent in him. Gonna just at least move, say, here. Think this is just gonna be LRM fire, right? Yeah, that looks like indirect. 35. Sure.
Got it.
Yeah, so he's just losing a bit of evasion. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of damage. So that's a missile thing.
Confirmed.
Yeah, because the problem is just being careful not to get him into right. Right, let's not sprint. So if I do a move... Yeah, so that's 3 pips. 4 pips for more, but this at least I get forest. 40%, we don't know what's over there, but that would be better stomped on rather than shot at. Okay. So, yeah, this guy's next. So, I could do precision strike and try to aim. If I do precision strike... Okay, 60% chance, that's not bad. Let's see, and this thing's got, what, nothing left arm, torso's SRM-6 and ammo. Okay, so the SRM-6s are in its torsos. Okay. Guess aim for there.
Firing.
And missed. Okay. Missed a cold shot, yep. And there's another mech coming out of the woodwork there. With missiles. Oh, that's a lot of missiles. Ah. Wow, okay. So that's a bit more potent than a light mech. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, of course, now we're sort of in this weird position. You can jump for better movement. So if I do that, what are the odds here? 70, 60, 70. Okay, that's fine.
Copy that.
Yeah, because this guy's got initiative of 3, so let's try and... let's not SRM 2. AC5, medium laser, LRMs, that should work.
Firing.
So we expose some structure on it, so that's good. As it wanders out into the open. Yep. Okay, so that locust is gonna need to get out of there. So how is Moccasin doing? Okay, he's not injured at all, so that's good. This thing, okay, so we exposed its right arm. That's unfortunately not that useful. Now the Centurion, I'm going to have to move him in a way that's... yeah, because that's the number 2 there, eh? Okay, so we'll, I think for the most part, hug here, and, so LRM 10's the only thing that can hit that from there. And that's what? 40 possible damage. This thing... And it's gonna be spread all across, so... Probably... Yeah, Narc Beacon, no. We'll have to be careful of that. If I pick this... Oh, geez. All my... Okay. Let's use that, then. Maybe... Hopefully we can... Well, we softened it up, but... I'm not so sure that was a good use of our ammo. Oh, was that structure damage? Yeah, structure exposed. Okay. Yeah, the Locust is gonna need to get out of there. Because they're just focusing him a lot. Yeah, Narc.
My internals are taking a beating.
Yes, they are. Moccasin, you just run as far away as you can. I think. Yeah, that's all unstable. I think just going through unstable has a problem with it, doesn't it? Let's move like this, I think.
I got you.
Yeah, because he's pretty heavy on the unstable side here. Okay. Good. Now that Javelin's gonna move and... Okay, hitting the Shadowhawk. And there's that other mech. Oh. Okay, that a second Javelin? Yeah. Okay. So it's either of these two's turn. Alright, so... And that vehicle over there is the other 3 then. Because these guys have all done their thing.
Standing by.
Okay, so if we can at least move enough... if I move this way, like what is in range here? So LRMs, not so much. Okay, 60, 70. Yeah, just testing the different... Like if I was here, yeah. Okay, so I think a lot of that, she's in cover, so that's good. I can move here. Okay. Vehicles we can just, like, crush into the ground. So I'm not too worried about them. I think all my stuff is in the left torso, right? So exposing my left is not as great of an idea. So if I do something, say, like this. Now, let's see what, this guy we can, outside of LRMs, which aren't gonna hit. Yeah, let's, fire all the stuffs. Let's try and overkill this thing. There's a stray shot, destroy some jump jets.
Enemy mech, critical damage detected.
Okay, so we've critically damaged him, that's good. 45 on a hit? Okay.
Armor low.
Armor low on... Oh, of course, on the left, the torso with everything.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll... Let's see, that again. Because the... That there, I think, is what, it's got a 2, right? So that's initiative 3. I don't think there's anything else. Okay.
Ready for order.
We'll focus on getting the mech immobilized out of this.
Moving out.
So there, and we'll do that. Yeah, because he's... If we can just get rid of him. Left torso destroyed. Side torso destroyed. Yeah.
Good.
And unstable, so it's gonna fall into the ground. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's this thing that it's gonna run away. Yeah, and the narc. Yeah, that's
Warning. Armor low.
yeah. Okay.
Orders?
So Moccasin, let's try to get you. I don't think you'd be able to. Let's see, 70%. I think it's a cold shot too from then on. Let's keep. This is what? Which torso? Left torso. So let's keep. Oh, jeez. Actually, I was doing this wrong. I want to be. Okay, I had the left torso exposed on my Centurion. That's what I had. Okay. Alright, so this guy, let's go for the 50% shot of hitting the torso.
Copy that.
No, that didn't finish him. Okay. Fortunately, I'm gonna be taking a lot of... Yeah, Centurion. Okay.
Warning. Armor breached.
Yeah.
Internal damage.
Internal damage, yep. Okay. So I was making the mistake of... Yeah, that's unsteady. I don't want to be... As much as I would like to have cover. And we'll keep the right facing. Hopefully not too close. Okay, so... This guy, he'll probably be getting back on his feet. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna not include that. How much structure is left on this? 32. So we could do 50. You know what? No, let's just do all the damage.
Engaging target.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So that mech's gone. Good. Yeah, because I still have that narc beacon on.
Good to go.
Let's see here. Because at this point, we need to hit this guy. So medium laser's got a good chance. LRM5's not really, but then again, it's a mixed range sort of thing. Yeah, forward facing's fine. Okay. So this will be the one we target. Yep, with all the usual stuffs. Precision strike. So it would be a good idea. As things stand, it would be better just to try and... yeah, because that's not really high chance. 33... if I tried that... Sure. We'll see if we land a shot on the head.
Aye, aye.
So we did expose structure on the thing. And of course this thing, what's it gonna shoot? Okay, it's shooting the Shadowhawk.
I'm showing minor damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, so it's just the torso that got shredded there. Okay. And then this thing here, what? It's got 120. Because if I try to do like a melee onto this, because that is 15 damage plus the machine guns. Be somewhat careful where we're positioned here. Yeah, because if I, yeah, no, if I was gonna attack anywhere, it'd be probably like here and into that. This guy is the, yeah, so that's the missile one.
Orders.
Okay, so if I do, because it'd be that plus the machine guns, so 15 times, well, basically 3, hopefully, if everything hits. Hit, removes guarded, deals damage, and stability damage. Yeah, I just have to figure out the facing. I think that's probably the best facing I can get. Yep. Give it a go. Stomp. Okay, looks like it's opened. Machine gun fire in there. Ah, nice.
Frag the vehicle.
Good. And the javelin's backing up. But it's probably gonna SRM-6 into, yeah, Shadow. Yeah. Doesn't help that the narc increases damage you take from that stuff. Okay. Let's see. So this is my left torso. So yeah, I kind of want to be facing this way, but in a way that I can sort of... Oh, well. Yeah, we're moving closer. That... Actually, can I do a precision shot here? Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to take out both legs. 9%, really? 48, 2. Okay, let's see if we can take out a leg then. And heat-wise, we'll be doing good. Okay. Took out an arm. Oh wow, its torso's really chewed up.
Good to go.
So let's move enough that we can do, say, this. Right, check, yeah. Yeah, this, Striker Narc is gonna get another turn, but I'm gonna... Oh, actually, they'd both be going after this. Okay. So, yeah, let's just, open fire. CT gone. Okay.
Target eliminated.
Now it's just that little, little truck. Cover and, yeah, bulwark, more damage reduction, that's good.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yeah. We're gonna hopefully fix all that, and... Yes, so we're just gonna rush in and melee that thing.
Copy that.
Run in. Finish it off. There's the stomp, and then the machine gun fire. Oh, because of the cover, it's still alive.
Standing by.
Okay. You're not close enough to melee. I don't think you're close enough to melee either. No. And if I were to try and do anything to that thing... Come on, let me target it, please. Yeah, 35% chance.
Waiting for orders.
And for you, if I... Okay, I'd have to move... let me just rotate the camera here. Okay, that works.
Location confirmed.
We're in cover now and up close on this thing. So we're gonna not use that. And just use the SRM-2 and medium laser. Hopefully this will finish it. There we go.
Give them everything you've got. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
All pirate units have been eliminated. Yeah, and the Magistracy can start moving their people through the area. Nice.
Mission
Good.
successful.
A mission without any casualties. I don't think there's any injuries either, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit of fix up. Why are these performance warning? Mech has one or... Oh, okay. So we'll have to... Yeah, no one injured though, so that's good. Now here... Guaranteed salvage. I'm gonna guarantee take the 2 javelin bits. For sure. And we got what? LRM 15 and LRM 6 and... Okay, nice. Good. That was a nice, easy mission. Ah. Lady Arano's contract to liberate Weldry is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Okay. We're gonna need to do some mech repairs before our next contract boss. Can't go into combat like this. See me in the mech bay when you're ready. Yes. So what's the damage? Okay. So if I go in here, if I do a repair all... Okay. So repair all 1 day. Okay. And we are still at least stock. Legs have a heatsink each. Then right torso, central torso. Okay, so I think all that is good. Sorry, I just want to double check. Yeah, right arm, medium laser. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we just have to repair the torso there. Of course, that should be one of the first things we do. Go in here, we need to just repair this side here. Okay. Repair all... Wait. Undo here. So if I do that... Yeah, that's 2 days. Okay, that's fine.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
That, and then the little locust. Oh, cancel there. Refit. Yeah, and that's just 1 day. Okay.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
So, let's just get that up there. Just get our queue organized here. Okay. Alright, so that hopefully will be good. Mech warrior side of things. Okay, not enough points to invest in anything there, so that's fine. Because 2 points in tactics... Yeah, no. I think with Behemoth, going down gunnery as the second, I think is probably the best idea. So let's do that. Confirming disability selection is permanent. Yep, I'm aware.
Mech warrior training complete.
So she is Well, specialization defender. Yeah, specialization guts. But yeah, we got guts gunnery, and then we'll focus down either of those paths. Not enough EXP to increase anything there.
Skipper,
And moccasin. Okay, I can up his gunnery. So yeah, it's a bonus to hit chance. Honestly, he's gonna be mostly, I think, stomping vehicles. So we'll just wait a little bit so we can get guts increased for him. Looked at the mech bay side of things. And outside of saving, we'll just make sure we keep an active save. Let's see, what options? Jeez. Gone to ground? No. So, Weldry, that's 32 days. That's a two skull mission. So we haven't, yeah, so Badlands Escort. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what contracts there are. Hostile acquisitions. Pirate convoy regularly transports rare minerals through the region. Agents have acquired the convoy's travel plans so that you can ambush the convoy. We do not require that you recover the materials. We just want to keep them out of the enemy's hands. Commander, this should be a pretty simple smash and run job. Expect the magistracy of Canopus would do it themselves, but don't want to be blamed for the destruction of the goods. Okay, that's in our wheelhouse. Okay. And then there's this one. Looking for a mercenary company with a reputation for discretion. A personal friend of our leadership here in Detroit has requested protection for a convoy of his. But the planetary government can't commit our own forces to this task. Okay. While this convoy is armed and armored, he suspects that his enemies have hired mercenaries of their own to interdict this shipment. Okay. Commanders suspect that our employers' reluctance to commit their own forces has less to do with the extreme danger of the task, but some distaste with their merchant friend. Okay. I mean, there's more salvage, but then again, this is also a full skull one. So I think, yeah, let's maybe wait enough time to get the rest of our stuff fixed up here. Okay, there we go. So now our full team's actually
aye aye.
in
Commander,
good spirits, which is,
I'm
well,
here.
I say good spirits, but actually healthy. So that's good. Yeah, because we got 4, then Medusa. Actually, the store here, what do they have? Outside the parts. So Commander, Jenner, Quick Draw, Trebuchet, Warhammer, let's see. Be more looking for, like, weapons. Mortar, bonus artillery. Oh, single-use artillery piece. That can be mounted in the side torsos of any mech. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, 3.3 million though, we can't afford that. They have quite a bit more in the way of, yeah, that's ammo. Yeah, still like medium lasers, LRM, some LRMs, but okay. Jump jets, mechs. Yeah, cause the in our base, storage wise, we've got what? 2 parts of the Jenner. Let's see, can I get a bit of details on... General Ds run hot, and they run fast, but can quickly bound into combat to deliver a knockout punch. Even against heavier units, their capability with speed and weaponry tends to come at the expense of lower armor capacity. Yeah. So high movement, not great armor. 2 or 3 parts. Can't really see like the recommended loadout for the thing. Javelin. Javelin 10A. Strong jumping capabilities and considerable damage with LRMs, yeah. Taken together with these qualities make the 10A a superb harasser and fire support unit. Thus prone to running out of ammo. Yeah, okay. Oh, so there... Okay, so there's 2 different versions of the Javelin we are facing. Okay. Quick Draw is a heavy, though. Yeah, these are all light. Commando light, Locust. So, actually, is there any possible, like, quick draw? So there's quick draw there. Yeah, we got 1... Oh, geez. Actually, no, that's way too expensive right now. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we need to have a full mech before we can really sell anything in that regard. Okay. Alright, so... I'm just gonna double check the bays again. Yeah, so Vindicator is gonna be a while. Spider is gonna be a while. So we got at least 3 mechs we can work with. And that's probably where it's gonna be for a bit. So yeah. Contracts, let's see. Because I'm kind of thinking we should have a full lance for for a 1-star, at least to start with. 315. Yeah, it's would be nice to do one skull, sorry. But you know what? Let's do this one first. Is in the wheelhouse. We have been doing a lot of stuff for Canopus. Let's see, 12. At most we can get like 15 salvage. This was what? Yeah, ambushing the convoy. Okay. So let's maybe do the similar sort of split when it comes to salvage and credits. Focusing a little more on salvage more than credits, because we can get mech parts, right? So yeah, let's do that. I think because Hardlock still has the high spirits, same with Behemoth. So I think bringing both of them along this time is probably a good idea. So I would like to bring in a 4th, but the Blackjack is in no position for that. And the other 2 mechs, they're gonna be a little while before they're up and running. So, not a full lance yet. Now watch this be somehow wildly more difficult than expected. Yeah, ambush the convoy and escape, destroy convoy guards. Yeah, should be fairly simple smash and run, but...
Command interface initiated.
To intercept the convoy, we'll need to identify their route. Yep. Let's move up and get eyes on the targets. When contact is made, we hit hard before they reach their destination. we extract at our designated evac zone. Okay. Good luck. Okay. So we've got our 3, and that's where we have to sort of run to. And then I think it was kind of indicating our evac points over there. That's the denial zone. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is unfortunately one of those ones where we're gonna have to be a bit, yeah, that's a lot of water as well. Okay, so let's sprint my Centurion out to there. Like to keep to the forests if I can.
I copy.
And a lot of that just really has to do with keeping making sure we got good defense.
Heading out.
And our Locust will scout. It'll do its job. Yeah, so enemy turn. Currently. So supposedly pirates. Okay. Oh, okay. And we can... Yeah, we're not in initiative order
Waiting for
yet,
orders.
so we can just keep on moving, I guess. Yeah, 3... That, we can get a bonus of... hero bonus of 4 as well. Okay. That works.
Roger.
Oh,
Primary
okay.
target on screen, Commander.
Yeah, so all our targets are there, eh? Alright. And I'm gonna need to sprint. Preferably, again, in cover. Yeah, it's potentially dangerous running this far afield. So let's, because we kind of need to get eyes on things, but at the same time...
Something on my sensors.
Oh, okay. There's a... Oh, jeez, that's a lot of, Okay, so there's a Locust. Oh. Laser, and that looked like a miss. Good. Okay. A whole bunch of tanks. Or unknown vehicles, yeah. Unknown vehicles over there. Who moves next then? Because there's... Or was that just the Locust? I think that was just the Locust that moved. Okay. What is this sort of terrain? Let's see. Shoddy, tropical, increases unit's heat sink ability by 10%. Thick moisture clinging to exhaust vents improves efficiency. Okay. So, let's see. This, yeah, so we'd probably be able to get closer. Yeah, okay.
What do you need?
Not so sure I like the spores side of things. That opens me up to fire from multiple. Yeah, okay. So regardless, we're gonna end up, so if that's 4... Okay, so 4 is probably gonna be the best we're gonna get. Of course, I need to figure out where I'm gonna position, just so I don't get shot in the back. Because this, yeah, machine guns have a better chance. Let's see. Okay. Can't really... I don't think... Can I get, like, any, like, details on what spores do? Apparently not.
Yep.
Okay. Seems like there's a bunch of... Because that... Yeah, that's not great for the evasion. Yep, trying to make sure we get enough. Yeah, medium laser 40. The machine guns get good accuracy, but it's kind of better when going up close. Actually, what does this locust have? LRM-5, medium laser, LRM-5s. Okay. So it prefers long range.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking... Yeah, because this... The only problem... Ah! The danger is if it tries to get in from... Go in for attack from behind. It'd be standing in the spores. But let's... Okay, we'll move there. And we will, yeah, even the medium laser.
Eat this.
Okay, so most of its armor is dealt with. Yeah, so Galleon, they're gonna... Okay, they missed. Good. Alright. Now, my... Well...
Ready for orders.
These guys' turn. So... Yeah, because water reduces movement speed and increases units' heat sink ability. Yes. That is indeed something that is useful. Can't really jump too far. If I'd have to basically move out here, but if I do... Yeah. Okay, LRM-10s can hit... like that really nicely. We don't really have line of sight on that. So
Orders.
let's then move... Yeah, 'cause I think most of these, if I go here, yeah, LRM-5, everything, but yeah, it's not great odds. Okay, well.
Acknowledged.
At the moment, outside of this convoy, like that's the most, and we can multi-target as well. Let's see, back here, that's 55, 55, 70. See, we don't have enough for resolve. So if we do that and then this. So LRMAs, yep. Yeah, these are all 40. Well, okay. Yeah, because these aren't... Yeah, because that... Oh, that's a... Oh, that's got a narc on it. You know what? Let's just hit that thing. Okay, that's 55, 55 for both. I prefer something a little bit more accurate than 55 in both of those. Okay, so I guess we'll multi-target then. We'll do that and then this. Or, okay. But, yeah, no, that's not gonna do a whole lot of damage to it though. And that's initiative 3. think, yeah, these guys, these three here are probably going next. And these already done their thing. Sure, let's fire all the things, see maybe if we... Okay, left torso's gone.
Solid connection on that.
Okay, so that was quite solid. Scorpion Tank Mark II. Okay. So this is a tougher Scorpion tank, I'm thinking. Yeah, these are weak to melee, shoddy, yeah. Alright, yes. And I need to move my mech. So, guess really the only option is to move here. 85, 85, 55, 50. I think all the others are like in this mix I can't see. So, we're just gonna see about finishing off that thing.
Engaging target.
CT gone. Good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Now we just gotta destroy all these smaller, smaller vehicles. Yeah, and they're all going to move. He's gonna move and try and hit the locust. Yeah. Yeah. And self-supporting itself, of course. Oh, there's another striker narc? Okay. And there's another... Wow, they got a lot of... They're really banking on missiles. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, of course, our light's the only pilot that can do anything at the moment. So let's see here. These are all... Let's see. That's a 3... Because, yeah, and as soon as it's my turn, one of these 3s are probably gonna go, right? So I'm thinking... What? No, Can we... Oop. Oh, no, not... Gotta be careful clicking here. Okay, if I hover over this, then press V, it's locking onto that one. Yeah, because I'd like to... Jeez. Because that... Yeah. Can I switch targets? That's the thing. Because it wants... Game wants me to be able to melee... Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So... nope. There we go. Let's try that and, go for it.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, expose, and then the... There we go.
Go time. One more for the scrap heap.
Good. Yeah, just making sure we've got at least some movement, but... Okay, so we've got... Scorpion, another Mark II Scorpion, then Striker Narcs. Okay.
Receiving you.
Can I get into a position where I am not going to be, Okay. Let's just check here. Because I'm going to be hitting multiple things. Yeah, okay, we can... Yeah, we can work with that. We'll get the Shadowhawk there. And we're gonna wanna... Let's see. Multi-target. Let's see. Because these things... Yeah, he's got 240, 240. Okay, so... That'll be target 1. Actually... Let's see. Yeah, both of these are priority 3s. Okay. So, we'll multi-target this and this. The Mark II... Yeah, everything aiming at A right now. Okay, so that... So only indirect fire into that one, eh? Okay. That's a little unfortunate. So that we can direct fire into him. I think we can direct fire into this one as well, right? Okay, so that's going to Scorpion A. 60. Yeah, okay. Let's do something like that. And see if we can take out 2 of these.
Primary target is damaged, Commander.
Good.
Keep it up.
We got rid of that vehicle. Didn't do a whole lot to the other, unfortunately. Okay. Take a little bit of damage here and there. And, of course, the Centurion is so slow moving. Okay. So, of what we can hit... yeah, we got a bunch of stuff that's at 2 priority. So, that's a 2 priority there. Okay. Seeing a lot more that we can do on that. Yeah, I don't think we need a huge amount of firepower. Let's see. Actually... Because we're hitting along there, so 75. So, I would say maybe not the... You know what? No, sure. Let's go full alpha. There we go. Hard.
Enemy unit destroyed.
I guess we needed the full alpha. Okay.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yeah, and having bulwark's actually really good, like enforced in that. So, because you get a huge, larger damage reduction from that.
What do
Okay,
you need?
so I'd like to hit something that's got movement up or importance of 3. Okay. Actually, before I do that, so that's got 3, that's a 2, and these 2, one of them is 3, but
Yep.
yeah, let's just stomp out that one.
Putting my weight into it.
Boom, and machine gun fire. It's still alive. Yeah. Okay, good. It missed. It missed. That's good.
Commander.
I'd like to maybe keep some movement, but let's see here. How much would become indirect fire? Because if I multi-target... Okay. Yeah, because these are all LRM. Yeah. Beam laser. Okay. Of course, checking my ranges. LRM 5 on that, but LRM 5s on their own don't really do a whole lot to these. Okay. I mean, that would... We get 2 good hits on that, and then... yeah, because that's the middle 2. Yeah, no. That's only LRM. Just those 2, and then there's this guy. 85s. Let's see here. Slows all units moving through them. Units standing spores suffer additional 20% damage when hit. Okay. Plus 4 difficulty to hit units passing through spore clouds. Okay. So there is more evasion, but you do end up taking more damage. Okay, but from here, we could do a multi-fire type of scenario. Or... Okay, this will work. I'll be right next to one of these, but multi-targeting would be good. So the Scorpion, we did a little bit too. And then we would want to... actually... Okay, that's a 2. So this one here for sure is gonna get a go, and then... Okay. So let's do this guy and this guy. And have these go to... Okay, so LRMs are the same for that. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Acknowledged.
Okay, that one's gone. That Scorpion tank is taking a lot. It's being a bit more durable than I would like. Okay. Oh, that's all indirect fire, though. Shoot. Yeah, there's no position where I can go where it's not indirect fire, huh? Oh, there is LRM 10s. Okay. Yeah, here will work. Maybe we can put this thing out of its misery once and for all. Not that, but all the other things. Actually. Okay, so I can hit through that. So let's do that then. Okay, there we go. It's gone.
Enemy unit destroyed.
There we go. Now it's just these little striker narc things, which we can stomp out. Of course, they get to have their turn, though. Focusing on the Shadowhawk. Yeah. Yeah, narc attached. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Go little... can we... Wait, can we not melee? Okay, we're not in melee range of anybody. Okay. If that's the case, then... we'll at least position ourselves like
Copy that.
this. And you... Wait, I only got line of sight to... Really? That one? Oh, okay. I thought I would have had line of sight to others. Alright, that's fine. And cold shot into the side.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay.
Standing
So
by.
Behemoth, if I were to just multi-target from here, because can do oh, I'm not in line of sight of that guy, eh? Okay. So let's do this. That multi-target. A and then B. Okay. So that goes to B. That also goes to B. Fire!
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay. That was a swing and a miss, but... Okay. The Pirates escort our commission commander. Our employer will be pleased with the extra carnage. Yes. Yeah, and then all I need to do... okay, I'm not close enough to... We will get close enough, though, to finish this thing off. Or, let's move first. Yeah, so AC2 needs to be a little further out, right? Yeah, so here's kind of the sweet spot range-wise. Where we will aim at that. You want precision strike this thing in the back. Do that. And it's probably gonna go. There we go.
I'll meet you at the LC.
Commander, the area has been cleared. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, contract payment increased by 25%. Nice. And no serious anythings. So that was quite a... That was an easy one. Although, just the one bit of locust. Outside of that, yeah, a lot of ammo. Yeah, AC5. We got a lot of more, yeah. I was hoping there would be more than just the one mech, but... Oh well. Yeah, we'll get a couple more LRM-10s. Those could have a use later. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the 2 difficulty quest just yet. For obvious reasons. Yeah, so if I take a look at the mech warrior side of things... Sure, we'll
Training complete.
we'll get myself to 4 in everything, as I'll probably go down tactics and probably gunnery, I'm thinking.
What do you need?
Hard lock. Yes, so who's doing
Standing
what?
Confirm.
Because, obviously, Moccasin... Medusa is already going down pretty heavily into the piloting. So I might have him piloting and tactics.
Ready for orders.
We've sort of decided what Behemoth would be going. Attack with a single weapon, ignore cover, and guard it on the target. Okay. removing extra heat. So either, yeah, I might still focus on guts with Behemoth, but have gunnery secondary.
Standing by.
Just thinking through what, I mean, we could invest in that. Because right now, like, Hardlock and Moccasin are also piloting light mechs. So, yeah, Medusa, I've already got 5 in piloting.
Ready for orders.
So,
Good to go.
Guts Gunnery. Probably, I'm thinking probably Tactics Gunnery. I don't think tactics and piloting would be, sure footing, game 1, bonus evasion charge after moving. That can exceed limit. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee. Mech also gains entrenched 50% stability, reduction. Ace Pilot can move after shooting if it hasn't moved yet. So that's useful for later mechs. Mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain +1 initiative. Yeah, remove 1 bar stability damage when reserving. Yes, so definitely tactics on that front, at least.
Aye, aye.
I'm here.
Yeah, trying to figure out who'll be doing what, but I think, you know what,
Confirmed, Commander.
yeah, we'll get Hardlock to 3 piloting.
Ready to rock.
Okay.
Ready for
And
orders.
these, for 9 days, they have
Yeah.
high morale. Okay. And the
Hey,
mech bays.
Be with you in a second.
So that still is going good. Although I don't think much time's passed since we did that contract. Let's see. And then hiring hull wise. Yeah, so
Orders.
these two we
Good
can't
to go.
hire because of our rating being too low.
Receiving you.
Yeah, another independent trader.
Reporting.
Officer training school.
I'm here.
Standing by.
Yeah, multiple independent traders.
Yes, Commander.
Jeez. Yeah, let's maybe wait until I got more of a lance to lance to work with mech wise before hiring more. At least we're back to what we had previously. Okay, Medusa's a Ronin as well. Okay, so he's unique. So let's try to keep those two alive. Let's see. Contracts. Because really, at this point, we're just mostly going to be doing contracts till we build ourselves to a point that we can do something more. Actually, if I look at storage here. Yeah, we don't have enough parts for a full anything yet. Okay. So there's this one. And then there's this two skull one, which I think we're not quite ready for yet. Looking for this is the merchant one, right? Commanders suspect our employer's reluctance to commit their own forces has less to do with any extreme danger of the task, but some distaste with their merchant friend. Okay. Well, let's see here. We've heard you're a competent mercenary. Yeah, we've been having some trouble lately. Yes. Let's see. Because this is more of a... before I accept this. Yeah, because we're protecting a convoy. armed and armored. He suspects that his enemies have hired mercenaries of their own. So they may or may not. So I'm not gonna mess with the payout. Because, who knows, there might be an off chance there aren't other salvage to get. So we'll go this way, and yeah, man, I am kind of depending on these two a lot. I know they're high spirits, so have mech warriors have gained high spirits, have the cost for their morale abilities lowered. So yeah, we'll keep with that then. Since they're still high spirits, we just have to be careful not to let them get injured. Yeah, escort convoy to safety and escape. Oh, of course, ads. Should be paying a little bit closer attention to that. Oh well, it'll be once we're done the loading screen. Yeah, close enough.
Command interface initiated.
We have found friendly units under fire already? Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the... well, anyways. Move to their position and provide support. Yeah. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out of there when it's done. Okay.
Here we go.
So... we need to get over to there. What paths do we have, really? Because I know I don't have any jump jets on this guy. So I'm going to have to hoof it through somehow. I don't like the idea of going through the water. Actually, let's take a look at the map here. What do we know? So we have to get to that capture zone. Most direct route would be overland this way. There's some forested areas. We'll, yeah, I guess we'll sprint this way with, starting with our mediums. And I think jumping here, yeah, I don't get as far movement jumping, so. Get you running over there. And the good old locust. Well. Yeah, rough terrain. Okay.
Moving to position.
Don't see anything yet. Then we'll just leapfrog down to, I guess, here probably would be best.
Moving to position.
I'm guessing I'm gonna have to actually get, yeah. Okay. Probably gonna have to actually get everybody into the capture point there.
Position confirmed.
But we'll try to trigger that as late as possible.
Let's move.
Yeah, through rough terrain, of course. Okay, and I'm thinking, just with the way this is placed, they're probably gonna follow a road out.
Roger that.
Okay. Of course, Do that. That'll get us in the capture zone. Oops. Yeah, and there's all the stuff. I've heard from the local government convoy. Looks like you've secured the area and they are making their way towards extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing them to get them to... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they are gonna move and that's where they need to go. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Taylor. Yes, I think I was a little slow. Yeah, a couple minutes. I was a little slow responding to that. My apologies. All right, so we're still very much sprinting. Yeah, because that... Yeah, we'll just try to move, of course, as quick as we can. Problem is going through water slows me down, which is not great. And of course, the Locust is gonna... It's gonna be the one to spot anything. Yep, enemy contact. So there is one unknown mech over there. Okay.
What do you need?
Let's see. Can I... One, I want to be able to see what it is. And two... of course. Yeah, because I have to have basically line of sight in order to... So I can get as much as 4 pips of movement. Jeez, not close enough for... Okay. If I do a sprint... I think if I do that, would I get vision? Looks like I might.
Confirmed.
Okay, there it is. So it's a little commando. And... Okay. So we know there's at least one commando out there, and it is a what? Yeah, medium laser SRM-6.
Standing by.
Okay. Move past, and we will, try and, yeah. LRM-10s are the only ones we can really fire at that thing, and 45% chance? Yeah, target move, target size, and it's in direct fire, yep. We'll at least get a little, like a pot shot in on them. Oh, they... Okay, so they move now. Okay.
Orders.
Yeah, we're kind of, slowly going to march our way over.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Now the danger here is we gotta make sure they don't actually hit our APCs. Okay, he's coming up there and... Okay. Oh, it was aimed at the Shadowhawk. Okay, that's... I prefer that over some of the other
Yeah?
targets here. Okay. So we're gonna move the Locust in here. Let's see. Oh, that's another locust. Okay. I can precision strike. So, let's see here. Limbs-wise, 20 armor, 20 on the legs. SRM ammo. SRM ammo. Okay. 20, yeah, 25. That's not gonna take out the whole torso, though. That's a problem. 15. It would just barely survive that. It's probably gonna even target, like, the rear. Oh, no, sorry. I can't target the rear. Never mind. Sorry. My bad. 33, 22, 29. I mean, there is ammo in there. So let's maybe go for that precision strike-wise. Maybe. No, no critical in there. Okay. Yeah, just a laser. Yeah, because I think this little locust is same. Yeah, 2 machine guns and a medium laser.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I can melee that? That's 85 damage, 85%. Okay, it's a bit in too good a shape for that. Let's see that. Okay, firing arc's not great. I'd have to indirect. Yeah, so let's focus on getting really good shots on one of these. Okay. Yeah, that locust is going to be real difficult to hit. But I can punch it with my... But first, let's see.
Ready for orders.
If I were to just, rather than move, and just straight up attack. Okay, so let's do a move. So if I moved... I think it's all gonna be like the same. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna punch it. No real supporting anythings, but... Okay, left torso's gone on it.
Reporting critical hit.
And then our allies are gonna move. Or one of our allies, I should say. Okay. So there is only indirect fire. Ah, okay. Oh, right. It is easier to hit now, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, and these are both for, like, yeah, 3s. He's almost knocked down. Okay, I can get 2 75s. 60s, couple 30s. Okay, I can get a bunch of 70s if I do that. I think the bands, like with the directional facing, also tell where things are. AC2, no. LRMs 10s, no, because those are more long range.
Engaging target.
Locust be gone.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. Of course, now our allies are moving. So far, a little roughed up. Okay, so our... Yes, so the way this is going to end up going is the locust is... My locust can move. And then the commando does a move, I believe. So... Could... I don't want to really try and reserve. Although I could maybe get a shot on his back.
I'll do
Yeah,
what I
let's
can.
do this. Because we can get a shot at his back. Good precision. Yeah, let's precision into its back there. Okay, so allies move. Okay, then we move. Okay, I thought maybe it'd be a little different. Okay,
Receiving you.
I could just punch this thing. How badly... Like, if I punched it, that's 85. And that would be... That's to his right side. No, I think we'll move forward sort of like here? Yeah, no, I think that'll work.
Location confirmed.
Do a forward march, and we will just fire almost everything.
Aye, aye.
And miss with some of that. Yeah, okay. Oh, and they're gonna chip in too. Oh, they got his left arm. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. So, yes. So, yeah, same plan as before. Right torso's gone. Okay. Oh, central torso's gone too. Okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Thought it was gonna be a stick for a second there. In other words, have no weapons. All right. Okay. So all of our allies are gonna move. Then it's our turn. Okay.
What do you need?
Oh, we can... Okay, so it's free. We're freely able to move around. Okay, that's good.
Commander.
We'll take advantage of that, I think. Yes, and we'll get my Centurion moving. So we'll get him there.
Yep.
Get the Locust here just in case there's anything hiding that way. And Behemoth, I think, would be very happy to have a nice spot, nice little perch to shoot
Roger.
things at. Yeah, because we didn't really get an indication that all the enemies have been dealt with. So, yeah, they're gonna move. All right. So, we'll get you up there. Behemoth, let's... Okay, can't stand anywhere near there. But we can at least make sure there's nothing that's gonna show up here.
Acknowledged.
And then our little locusts, gonna have them sprint. Sure, over here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be just wait for the wait for the convoy to get into position. So, yeah. And we haven't thankfully been punished by us moving a bit too quickly with the whole, in terms of the, And we'll just brace.
Affirmative.
And our little locust, well, gotta go fast. So, let's check out over here.
On it.
Just do more recon. Oh, enemy contact. More contacts, okay. More contacts on the sensors, Commander. Looks like they're sending units to hunt down and destroy the convoy. Okay. Oh.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Okay, so there's a locust and a javelin. Okay, so those two are lagging a little behind. They might actually reach the extraction point. Okay, so that's arrived. Javelins. Okay, the javelin turned. Turned menacingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. What can I... Because 55, 55. So, LRM 15 on him. And, okay, so all missile systems. Okay, so they're all long range. See, both 55s? Yeah, because they're within this second arc. Okay.
Heading out.
Don't really want to be standing in rough terrain, so... Let's maybe... Yeah, actually... Let's do this. So, what side's got the LRM-15? Left torso... Right torso. Let's aim for that.
Acknowledge.
Okay, so we've exposed the structure on it. Good. Now little locust is gonna do little locust things. As it sits in the water there. Okay. Let's see. That's within the shorter range. Okay. Oh, we'll definitely get him good. Okay, so this guy here. And we can even get the AC2 in this. Alright. So if we do that, I don't have enough morale for any, like, precision anything, so we'll just fire. Let's see, this thing... Yeah, it's definitely feeling it. So Behemoth...
Coordinates received.
Yeah, that's as close as you're gonna be able to get to either of these. And we will... you know what? Precision shot. So we got one. Yeah, and these both are... Yeah, 3. So this guy's already moved. This guy will probably start the turn. Okay, and we can hit him with just about everything. If everything hits the torso there... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of time to try and leg this thing.
Taking the shot. Hostile removed.
Yep. Oh, ammo explosion. Got him. Okay. Okay, so we got basically one more round.
do
And
you
our
need?
little locust. Can charge right at this thing. Actually, charging right at this thing would be actually a really good idea.
Roger.
At least that way it has to move before it can use LRMs. And I don't think we're gonna precision destroy the head, but you know what, let's go for it.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
LRM 15's gone. Yeah, it's got no weapons. No weapons anymore.
Good to go.
Let's see. Guess if we move, yeah.
Copy that.
Do that. Just, see about finishing him off. Nope, it's not finished off yet. It's looking pretty mangled, though. Yeah. Do that, and, yeah, I don't have enough for precision strike or anything, so, yeah, this is probably goodbye for this poor javelin. Right leg destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage. Detected.
Okay, it's not destroyed. Okay. This javelin's been quite durable. That or just all the shots have been so badly spread around. Okay, it stands back up. But can't really do anything but run. Run or kick. Yeah, it's legs, so it's moving super slow. That leg just hasn't been...
Yep.
I can do a precision strike. I could melee. 80% on everything. Oh. Oh, right, I have to turn first, right? So we'll turn our little locust. Then precision strike. But nope, we can't. Oh no, sorry. Right leg. Oh, right, because it's I can't really. No, I can't move or anything. Shoot. Sure, let's go for the headshot.
Take this.
But central torso's gone. It's gone.
That one's gone.
Yeah, area's been cleared.
Mission successful.
Okay. And I think that was a slightly more difficult one, too. Yeah, let's see. Contract payment increase. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. Oh, goodness, we've got through that pretty nice. Okay, so... Okay, shows what I've already got. So we've got... So we can get a full locust there. For the 1M variety. I think we've... Yeah, that's the one we have currently. So the 1M is, yeah, missiles rather than... ballistic? Yeah. Then Javelin or Commando? Javelin 30-ton light. Sure, we'll do that. No, sorry. Oh, no, never mind. It's sorted by tonnage. But we got... Actually, I think we got everything. Yeah, I think we got every bit of salvage from that. Why was I being so picky there? But yeah. We are still a little understrength, but
That mech is ready to fight.
the Locust 1M model is interesting in that it can churn out a decent volley of LRMs for such a small mech. It's a great harasser, especially if you can use its speed to lob missiles into the weaker rear armor of targets. But it normally has almost no armor itself, yeah. Yeah, no empty base, so select a mech to store or scrap. You may place your new mech in storage or replace the mech currently. Let's see, does it have... Does it come with the stuff or not? Okay, so I could... Yeah, 136. If I was... Yeah, no. We'll send it to storage. For now. So if I go into my mech base... So in storage, we've got one Locust. So let's see. Doesn't really show what... Oh, yeah. What's this? Yeah, no available slots in the mech bay. Yeah. No, that's expected. Because this one, like with light mechs, it's tough, right? Because in some respects, having them be more of a longer range harasser would be a good idea. But at the same time, like, out of all my sort of close combat focused is the Locust right now. This thing, did it have, yeah, it does have 2 support weapon slots as well. But I'm not even, yeah, because this is 2 ballistics. So, not really making much use of that currently. Now, why not I keep the spider? Well, we'll see. But it's gonna take a while to refix that up. I haven't even touched the blackjack. So, yeah. At least the stuff we got is staying in one piece, so that's fortunate for us.
Yes, Commander.
Although we are getting a lot of EXP for our pilots. Oop, accidentally popped the mic there a little. So for now, for you, sure, we'll up
Mech warrior training complete.
up piloting. Yeah, we're gonna have a few just fours across the board. For a little bit, I think. Okay. That, and then if I go look at contracts, what we got here? So both of these, this one is what? Lin Weekend. Okay. Let's see. They haven't, oh yeah, and these are all, the, one faction that's out here. Okay. We've discovered that the local pirate organization has reactivated an old manufacturing facility in the system. To maintain the balance of power in the system, the magistracy of Canopus needs to capture the facility. Okay. You'll make a surgical strike, occupy the base, and hold until Canopian forces can arrive to take control. Ooh. Okay, they haven't told us what precisely the facility's producing, but given the strength of the enemy forces on the ground, it's something worth protecting. And then there's this one, which is 2. This, okay. So, a battle. Commander, we're tracking a Capellan Leopard dropship. Hey, James. How are you? Jeez. How have you been? Sorry. Let's see, landfall. Okay, and, thank you for the prime, Gemelin. It's greatly appreciated. Goodness, it's been a while, though. That I will say. Yes. Doing pretty good. I'm, of course, with BattleTech, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going from here. Slowly getting things back up to, at least, similar to starting strength from what I had in the beginning of the game. Let's see. Not so sure I want to be taking this one just yet. So we can do that. Oh yeah, and the pirates are really hating me. Yeah. Not surprised by that. Sounds like we might be able to get a fair amount of scrap. So let's do... something like that. I think. And, let's see, 17 days. Actually, is there anything I've got... Actually, before I do that, I should check the, tasks here. Yeah, so really nothing, nothing will be really different in 17 days. Okay. Alright, so, and, yeah, travel to here, 17, that is a little out of my, skill level for the moment, I think. Yeah, so let's do this guy then. That, and yeah, these pirates are really gonna hate me.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Yeah, with this, with BattleTech, you do have to manage keeping the mechs in good repair, making sure nobody, yep, and making sure we can pay everybody. So we are, and we're still staying above 1 million, so that's good. For the next month, do I want to improve morale a bit? Yeah, because really, if I was to, like, if I did that, that would put me in Dispirited. But I don't necessarily want to spend almost half of what I've got on people's wages. So let's stick with normal for now. Oh yeah, game saved. Good. So unfortunately, the new guy on the team, he hasn't gone to do much outside of like one mission. Oh well, at least he didn't die on the first mission like some of the other fresh recruits I've had. So yeah, death is indeed a thing. All right, so we're there. Yeah, of course it's gonna take a bit more time travel-wise. And that Vindicator will be... Soon we'll be able to field 4 mechs. Assuming they don't get blown up in the next mission. Not yet. Reason being is, first, I would at least like to save. Because we haven't done that in a little bit. And secondly, check if there's anything... Oh. So all they've got is just... some, yeah, so plus 20 melee stability damage, plus 5 melee damage, plus 10 melee damage. Okay. These are just different mods. If I was to sell, I could sell the new 20-tonner we got, because I don't necessarily think I want this particular guy, so let's get... you know what? let's keep it in storage just in case. We'll break out for a rainy day. Yeah, in the hiring hall, is there anyone? Okay, unfortunately, I can't hire him. My
Receiving you.
my rating's a little too low. Will only work for you if you have a MRB of 200 or higher. Yeah, I don't think. What is my? I think I have to check that from the captain's quarters. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're a long ways because I'm thinking these are like 100. Yeah, 55 we're at. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's see. 10 days for the Vindicator to be ready. I'm actually tempted just to wait that extra time. We'll let time advance for a bit. Get the Vindicator up and running, and then we can go from there. Oh yeah, the +2 medical points have expired? Yeah, because it's been a month. So Mech Bay. Just want to at least double... Why is it complaining? This is complaining because... Yeah, under tonnage. What does this thing normally have? Left arm, small laser. Okay, so left arm, we do have the small laser, yep. LRM 5 and ammo. Okay, I put SRM 2. We can swap that out. Because this was something that I put together somewhat hastily because of so it was LRM, what? LRM 5 and ammo on it. Okay. Ammo. Yeah. Still under tonnage though. Why? So, head had a... Oh, the right arm had a different weapon. Okay. So we are sort of deviating. Okay. If that's the case then... Yeah, we have a lot of medium lasers. We only have one ballistic slot, right? Yeah. Okay. So, weapons-wise... This is what? 7 tons. We got 5 tons to work with. So, something that is... Yeah, so 4 tons. That's not particularly helpful. LRM 5, this is 2 tons. Yeah, and we'd be under a ton for some stuff here. Yeah, because a min 90. Yeah, so we kind of switched to being more up close and personal, haven't we? What's this? So this is 3 tons. Yeah, we'd still be a little under tonnage. Yeah, I can't really put another small laser because there's only 1 slot in the head. Can't really swap. Yeah, okay. So SRM, SRM ammo, we'll just throw in there. And, I guess from here, let's maybe improve some of the armor. Because the arms are maxed out. So if I do... Yeah, because we can improve the armor on this a bit. So if I go like what? That's 0.25. That's puts 90. That's at half. Actually, let's bring that down to 100. Bring that up. Yeah, so 50. Well, ideally, I don't want to be exposing the back anyways, so... yeah. 0.94 right now, okay. Okay, that or... Okay, I'd have to... Okay. So we'll focus on the torso a little bit more. So we'll make those... Oh, 7 days, of course. That's for switching all that stuff around. Okay.
Right.
I'm hoping... Great. I probably should have taken a look at that before... Anyways, let's... Yeah, I'm just gonna at least wait that little bit of extra time, get that up and going. Oh, shoot. Wrong thing being worked on. Whoops. There we go. Although we are gonna hit another monthly report.
I've got the financial report.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna keep it at normal. Then one... Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we should be good to launch contract. I'm gonna at least change the order around of some things. Right. So let's get the Locust. Both of these guys are... Okay. We have the Vindicator up and running now, so that's good. Get Moccasin in that. Behemoth, yeah, she'll continue to Shadowhawk. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to get... Yeah, Medusa hasn't done much, and we'll have him pilot the Vindicator for now. Okay. We've got 4 mechs, finally. Now, let's hope nothing bad happens to any of them. Although our Vindicator should be a bit more durable. Just because of the fact that we upped the armor on it a bit, so. Nope. But yeah. Let's see what's in store for us in this mission. But yeah, there we go.
Command interface initiated.
Yeah, manufacturing facilities just ahead. Before we start our attack, we should recon the facility's defenses from a defensible position. Once that's done, we'll move and capture the base. Good luck, Commander. Yes.
Let's get to fighting.
Okay, so... we need to go in that general direction. This hill looks to be a good place for scouting. And, yep, our generic nobodies in the light mechs, so... Oh,
Reporting. Enemy contact.
so there is a contact there. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Of course, now we just have to kind of get everybody moved up. There, let's get my guy over this way. And I'm glad I'm actually getting missions where I can actually get EXP for my mech warrior pilot in this. And then, yeah.
On my way.
And the Vindicator is finally back after mission 1 as well. So enemy turn. They gonna do anything? No, they're just gonna sit there. Okay. But
Confirmed.
since we are in initiative now, we kind of have to... I think best to scale the hill here just so we can get a nice bird's eye. So a couple more stuff showing up on scanners. Oh, okay. So they know we're here. Now what's gonna crest that hill? I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a light mech.
Commander.
Of course.
Good to go.
Although I think of anybody here, Behemoth's probably closer to being the better face checker of the bunch. Because at least when I brace with her, she's got a skill that makes bracing much better. But I think this is just gonna be us slowly climbing this hill at this point. And staying to the forests, because at least that way we hopefully won't take as much pain from it all. We are to do a jump. Okay, he can jump a bit further quicker. Okay. And we'll just keep ourselves facing that way. Oop. Roll brace there. And the 2 pip. Oh. Shoot. I was wanting to... Oh, right, it's this way. Okay, so there's a vehicle over there. And we just got our...
What are your orders, Skipper?
our little light. 3 pips of movement. We do that. Yeah, because this guy will be good at taking out vehicles, if we can. That's a Starlake era manufacturing facility, alright. No wonder the Magistracy of Canopus wants it so bad. Okay. Be careful of reinforcements. We're getting intel that there are additional enemy forces rallying to the facility. Ah, yes. That's great.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm not close enough to even... Okay, that's not great. Okay. That's, I was hoping I'd be able to see this guy here, but obviously not close enough. Okay, little locust. Although it's gonna go for our backs. And then this little guy... Okay, another little locust. Alright.
My old mama can hit harder than that.
Well, it's good, because I was hoping you'd be able to get a shot in on the thing, but... Just want to check. Yeah, just a little bit of armor damage on what? Okay. The... What, this is... Ah, jeez. Right arm? Yeah, that makes sense. Or left... Or is that left arm? Jeez, just... Look at the... Okay, that's left arm, yeah. Alright. So, now our heavies can do their thing. Or, I say heavies, mediums.
Yeah.
So, this thing... Yeah, our accuracy on hitting that stupid thing is going to be a real pain. Yeah. Of course.
Receiving you.
And you are all, like, shorter range, so you're probably better off just moving... like here. Outside the small laser, we'll be able to hit him with everything. So get him there. I know this guy's already moved, but he's kind of... This is kind of the best shot we got. Should we... Yeah, precision strike and go for... Yeah, let's go for the right leg. Let's see if we can hobble it. And everything's got good accuracy.
Copy that.
I'm curious what else I hit. Okay, and that's... Oh, that was from the truck that was there. Okay. So how did that locust... Alright. We didn't quite leg it. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
This guy over here... there we go. Yeah, because my chance to hit that thing from there is not great. And that's unfortunately all indirect. If I were to do a jump... Yeah, that doesn't really change much either, does it? Yeah, because that's still gonna be terrible, terrible range. Oh, goodness. And most of this is all because it's moved really far really quickly. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be all indirect fighting for a little bit. That gets us 3 pips of movement. That gets us 3. Okay.
Receiving you.
Sure. I think we'll jump to here. We'll just make sure we're facing in a way that
Jumping.
that little locust in the distance can't shoot us in the back. And yeah. I mean, that's a better odds, but I don't think a LRM-5's gonna finish the job there. So we'll just try and fire on this guy.
Engaging target.
Didn't quite leg it. Okay. Let's see. So that's 60% chance for the LRMs to hit. 60. Yeah. So it's definitely a farther range thing. $60 again. Yeah, and I need to be at least like here. Yeah, so regardless, it's gonna be 60. Okay. 60 and of indirect nature, so send my medium there to at least threaten that thing. I'm not gonna try firing because the odds are really, really not great. But if I do this, it's in cover, but we'll at least hopefully do more. Yep. Okay. So this guy, yeah, we've almost legged it. And it'll go... Okay, who's the 2? You're 4 initiative. You've already gone. I think this thing here is that other 2 initiative.
Yup.
Okay. Like, we could go for a melee. It's what? 30... Well, it'd be 30 damage in total. I think it would be better if I can just position him. Like, get as much sort of... So if I move here and then... No. Oh, okay, that's with them having vision on me. 3... Yeah. So I'd like to keep that movement up. And the back arc of them is there, eh? Like, we can do that. That's still in cover.
I'm rolling.
Just do that, and we can poke them in the back.
Locking off. All weapon systems.
Which ignores cover. Although I think I missed with the laser. Yeah, that locust is going to try and move around and... Really? Like, that locust is just so far out of fight. I think it's just... Like, if I even move here... Yeah, it's still, like... Still not good odds of actually hitting him. So, we won't worry about him yet.
What do you need?
With Medusa, though, I would like to get... Yeah, so everything would be in range there. Alright, and I do have to be a little careful of heat. 1, 2... Yeah, I prefer to have as much, like, extra... Yeah, so it's 2, unfortunately, is the most I'm gonna get. And we'll do, I think, that kind of angle.
Copy that.
So, yeah, we don't really need We can turn that medium laser off and that guy off. Because otherwise we're gonna generate a bit more heat. Surprised the small laser can actually hit him. But, yeah, I think they'll be okay. We won't generate too much heat from that.
Engaging target.
Alright, right leg, right torso, right arm. And now it's got a face plant. Or, well, fall down. Nice. Oh, and that is, yeah, a tank. Oh, I exposed the back. Okay, thankfully evasion helped there. Okay. Yeah, that little thing, it'll eventually show up. It's just,
Standing by.
it's just gonna take its sweet time. If I jump, yeah, that's at least 3 pips of defense. Actually, no, let's keep a arc of this.
Up high.
So we'll do that. We can do a cold shot on him. Okay, I think because it's 80, 70... Yeah, let's do that. Multi-target. So we'll do him and him. I don't think I can do specific called shots there. So B on that and B on that. And then A and A. Yeah, I think that will work.
Acknowledge.
Pilot incapacitated. All right. So that locust is no longer a problem. Nice. Good. So we actually should get a fair amount of salvage from that too. So that's pretty good. Now for this stupid little thing. That there is like no way whatsoever I can. So what can I? Okay, that's just LRM 10. But at the same time, I don't want to ignore this little guy. So it's probably gonna go. I'm thinking, can it scale? It probably has to be able to scale down that way. It's just weird that it's gonna take its sweet little time. No, not that. Let's get our good angle here. We'll do that. Oh, I don't have vision on it anymore. Oops. I guess I'm bracing. Right, that truck. Oh, a head hit. Ah.
Wounded, Commander.
Well, that's the first injury. Oh, of course, it's on the new guy. That's the first injury of today. So that one's already moved. There's that 3. This thing is a 4, so this guy will move next. So 3, then 2. So these 2 are pretty close. I can't get close enough to melee it. Okay. We'll do that.
I got you.
And we'll just have to be careful with them. Don't want them, don't want to be losing any pilots tonight. We've done pretty good so far. Ah, they didn't finish the job, though. It might have been just better to use the medium laser. Okay.
What's up, boss?
So... yeah, so that's in range of everything. So if I do that, what's good odds? Yeah, it's just the... oh no, LRM5's good at that range too. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Can I... no, I can't melee that at all. But if I move here...
Move order received.
yeah, we just have to be a little careful to heat. Yeah, because we could do, like, all of this, but, like, that's probably a lot of overkill. So we're hitting this side. So... let's see, this is 8 times 6. Yeah, so 8 damage, 6 missiles. So... Jeez, quick math. Because, jeez. 8, 16. So two shots are 16. Then 4 would be 20, 32. Yeah, so one of these would be comparable to 2 medium lasers. So these, what, 12 heat? That generates 6 heat. So let's maybe try and... let's do that.
Confirmed.
There we go.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And we got to cool off a little bit while we're at it. Okay, took a little bit of damage from that. Yeah, that little teeny tiny locust.
Commander.
But really, we do need to deal with that thing over there. So if I... yeah. Okay, so there's not really any angle that could maybe be in range of both of these. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, we're gonna lean more to being this way.
Heading out.
If we move here, I think this will be a good shot. Yep, everything but the SRMs are really good. I could precision strike. Actually, let's save that for something hopefully a bit more menacing.
Firing at full throttle.
Yep. There we go. That vehicle's gone.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
And then, of course, we've got this little, stupid little locust. Okay. Can I move in a way that ensures I don't get backstabbed by this thing? Won't have as much evasion, but...
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Yep.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Okay. So where are said reinforcements? Because, of course, this little locust, I think the pure reason it's still here... Okay, so where did it mention the reinforcements? Yes, so there's that there. Then we've got, there's the thing I'm worried about, right? Is, them showing up right where I put, Moccasin. Because that would be, really bad. Okay, I'll move him over there. At least, you know. We'll do that. Enemy's turn. Because it kind of indicated a warning of reinforcements showing up. Okay. Guess not. And it's still just that little locust over there.
Waiting for
Okay.
orders.
Alright, so let's advance down the hill here.
Roger
We'll
that.
use, okay, there's stuff there. Okay, so we got a couple things heading our way from there. Okay, so we'll brace that. Oh, I can get really good angle of fire on from there. Okay, we're doing that. do that, and we actually can do something. Can even do precision. Okay. 2% chance. I don't think I'll be able to take out the head. At least try to take out the legs.
All weapons committed.
Although, that might... Okay, never mind.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That thing did not stand a chance at all.
To go.
Oh, that poor little locust. God. Reduced to atoms. Ah. Okay. And we'll just slowly advance, but there's gonna be these two things that are apparently there. Inspired, nice. And a 2 at the 4. Alright. I do want to avoid, like I said, him getting any more injuries. But if I can get him sort of in a position that I can get vision, that'd be good. That or a flanking maneuver. But either way, just gotta make sure we're going fast. Okay, there's a locust. And it missed. And what is this little guy? Another locust? Yep. Okay. But they haven't sent anything bigger yet. So that's good for us.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that would put him out of cover. That at least I get to stay in cover. Yeah. Range is for hitting stuff though, not so great.
Orders.
Again, same deal there. Okay. Yeah, the biggest problem is yeah, so that'd be all indirect fire.
Ready for orders.
So here is what? Yeah, because I'm just out of range of my weapons.
Coordinates received.
I can at least get some chip damage in, so that's that is good. What one though? Both are front arc. Oh, this one did fire, so if I do hit him, it would be... Okay. And we do get 50% chance. Let's go for... yeah, the right leg. And we will... use everything we can that's got a... 50% chance or better. Yeah, let's do that.
Firing.
And missed a bunch of spots, but oh well. Yeah, because this guy, yeah, light. Actually, did I? Oh no, I hit the torso. Yeah, damaged up the torso a
Good
bit.
to go.
Oh right, that also will have reduced its. Yeah, so that's. No, that's not gonna be... I get better long-range shots from there. Oh, yeah, so 60... Okay.
On my way.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll just, I think, focus our fire on that, and just turn those two off. I think. Well, let's precision strike, since we seem to be going for the center torso.
Firing on target.
Okay, right arm's destroyed.
That.
So it's at least not as... Yeah, so it's lost half its weapons. So that's good. And this guy is the same. 2 mediums and 2 smalls. Okay. Alright, and with that... Oh, I can hit him with the AC2 pretty good. Not so much with that. Although I don't really use LRM-10 much.
Engaging target.
So the AC2 hit. And some of the missiles hit, so that's good. Oh, a third one enters the fray. Okay, and hitting the Vindicator.
I'm showing minor damage.
Worries, it's got missiles. Oh, another... More missiles? Okay.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Yeah, one that actually will get in the fray. Okay, so... I really don't want Moccasin getting in anywhere near a lot of that. Just seeing where I can maybe put him that will be safe. Because I don't want him in the open. Actually, if he's not going to be shooting anything. Let's see. Yeah, because that puts him line of sight. Then roads, yeah, faster to travel along. No, I don't want his back really being exposed here.
I got you.
This may not be a good decision. But he's basically gonna be reconnaissance. Oh. Where is he? Oh, he's moving there. Okay. Ah. Alright, so now my mediums can get... Okay, and there is a... Oh, that locust hasn't gone.
Orders.
Orders.
I can get pretty close. That's more evasion. So which one is the one that's almost gone here? It's this guy here. Okay. Or, well, the one that's been damaged is the one that's moving next. So...
Roger.
We'll move a little closer. And we shall aim at... Yeah, that's... Yeah, the SRM-6 not a great choice. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Alright, so it's basically weaponless now.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
So that's good. Yeah, where are you gonna go there, stick? Oh, he's just gonna run away.
They've got a lock on me.
Ah, okay. So they've got that skill.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. 40. Yeah, because he needs to be in what firing arc for me to get a good hit in on him. Obviously, I can't go there. Yeah, these are all like not great shots. If I go here, yeah. 40, 35, yeah. Okay. 40 and 40. Okay. I mean, at least if I aim, like, position myself here, I can hit with the other
Moving
weapons,
out.
so. Okay, and, sure. We will just full salvo the thing.
On it.
Maybe we'll hit something good. Left arm's destroyed.
Think I hit something good.
Good. That actually was a good... That was a good volley. quite a bit better than it really needed to be. Okay. Of course, now I have to somehow get this. Problem is, all my mechs are more brawler types at the moment. Yeah, 50 and 50. Well, at least half the shots should hit, right? Increase. Yeah, it's lost its evasive. Okay, so a vehicle. Now we know that's a vehicle at least, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna fire again. Yep. This time we're lacking evasion, so that's not great. Okay, so we got 2 at the 4. Yeah, so this guy and... Oh yeah, both... Yes, both of the locusts. That one, though, is missing half its weaponry.
Yep.
So, yeah, can't really... Can at least maybe move to here.
Copy that.
Yeah, so we see that truck. 50% chance, 55. Although not close enough to do much more, so... Do precision. That brings that up to 70. We can... Yeah, Sure, we'll go for the headshot, I guess. And hopefully that maybe struck true. Yeah, then there's this little guy. What's he gonna do? Alright. Oh, I hit him in the torso. Okay.
Standing by.
Let's see. Because I can just get into the capture zone here. From here, what are my odds? That's indirect fire. 70, 60, 50, 70. Not very good odds. Okay. So if I go here... Really good odds on most stuff. Okay.
Coordinates
Sure.
received.
We'll get her standing there. Alright. And I wouldn't mind doing multi-fire on this and this. So... Yeah, so Bravo takes a lot from the SRMs. That... Yeah, so Alpha for that. 60, 70. Yeah, 75, but... 85 on Bravo. Yeah, because Alpha on this is what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll soften those guys up a lot.
Copy that.
Okay, he's a little more unsteady. Oh, that didn't finish it off? Okay. Now it's gonna move and... Yeah. Do not a lot. Oh, he's... I think I might be getting... Maybe I am ready for some more difficult missions. Famous last words, of course.
Waiting for orders.
Wait, what? Oh, oh, okay. Something is inbound there. Let's see. Yeah, because for both of these... Oh, yeah, 40 and then 75. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll, I guess, land what we can on this guy. From way back here. Yeah, that unfortunately didn't do a whole lot.
Good to go.
Now you. Would a hit of 55 take the thing out, or would I be better at just, or I guess 75? Would I just be better off getting my reach? No.
What do you need?
Odds are it's better just to stomp this thing out of its existence, I think. So, yeah.
Heading out.
Central torso gone. Okay, that was just bad manners. The whole small
Destroy.
small laser after. Oh dear. Making sure the job was finished. Okay.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, that's another missile. Okay. So, we got this locust still alive with two lasers. So what can you do? Yeah, because this guy goes next. Is there a angle of attack on this that would work? So from here, that's all that side. Yeah, but that exposes his back to there, so I don't want to do a strike like that. So let's do this.
10-4.
So we headbutt him, and then that unfortunately didn't do enough. No, it's gonna just run up there and okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So if I move, let's see, that's LRM 10 territory on that. Yeah, it'd be one of the, actually it'd be important to get rid of one of those. So let's just try to get this thing into the fight. Yeah, 75% chance on that. Taking my shots here. Yep, let's do that. Yeah. Like, missiles are really not effective against those.
What's up, boss?
Receiving you.
I can't really stand in a lot of that space, but yeah, standing there would be dangerous if if anything shows up to reinforce. Nope. That's better, and supposedly isn't a problem.
Got it.
Supposedly. And we just turn that guy off. Small lasers, everything else is 55. Yep, fire away.
On target.
Left leg's gone, good. And it's been knocked down. Nice. That's really nice. Okay.
Commander.
So if I go here, let's see. Yeah, because really that thing is better to, well, more precise weapons are better at that. So this thing here is, yeah, it's almost gone.
Yes, Commander.
So let's see, that's 70, 80, 70. Yep, always checking the ranges here. The only sort of problem, actually, because there we've got medium laser and 70, AC5. Yeah, so let's move there. We'll multi-target. So it'll be that and this. So 80% chance, 70, 35. Yeah, so we don't really need that. So A into that. That'd be on his front armor, which has got, what, 30 left, and then 3 structure. And then on this guy here... Yeah, it's all over. Just one... Like, SRM-wise... Yeah, 45 on A, 35 on B. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna lean more to this layout, yeah.
Affirmative.
Okay, that didn't finish the job. That did, though. Okay, that locust is done. Now it's just these missile trucks that we have to deal with. But they are running. Okay.
Confirmed.
So... yeah, let's try the whole melee thing on that, please. Get rid of it for good this time. There's a 30 on that. Yeah, I need to get a better melee sort of spec. Because that's just not working out nearly as well. Okay. Jeez, am I seriously gonna be out of range of... Okay, at least you can hit stuff. Even if it's just indirect fire. So that is, what, 85? That is 85, because we can see them both now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just focus the missiles on that. Okay, that one's gone. Finally!
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay, so that one's gone.
Receiving you.
Now, if I were to just attack from here, 80%. LRM-5s aren't going to do as much damage, but at least it'll be some chip damage. And then just Medusa. You might as well just
On it.
give the Locust some backup. As this thing just, yep, at the side. Okay.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Thankfully minor. Good.
Yep.
Okay, so it is probably more effective for me to do this.
Move order received.
So get him in range there, close enough that we can fire everything into him. You know what? Sure, precision strike this thing. Yeah, I wish I could have gone there. Actually, no, it's not really damaged at all. So through the front armor there. Or just miss all the shots. Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? If I attack, yeah, 80% chance. 80% chance. Okay. And that's all gonna be hitting the side armor.
Commander.
Oh, he's got at least direct line of sight. Good.
Location confirmed.
This striker is living far too long. Just fire... precision strike it even. Yeah, that way 80s on everything. What is its side armor? Like 67, 50. 52, 72. Actually, that's 90. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Fire everything into the side there. There we go. Good. All right. Facility's ours.
Mission
Yeah, and
successful.
hopefully a fair bit of salvage too. Okay, one injury that time. Yeah, of course it's on the new guy. Nice. Yeah, so... Injured... It's gotta be 27 days for that to heal up? Jeez. Oh well, at least we got a alternate that we can put in his place. That is good. Now we can do the salvage. Let's see, so... Oh, we got a bunch of... Oh, these are all... Ah. I could get outright another... well, a Locust 1V, eh? So, 1E, this is what? Light fire support roll. Okay, so this guy's light fire support, and the 1V is... Light fire. Yeah, 1V is light fire support. 1M is the one we've got in storage. And that's extremely fast scout. Okay. So let's get the 2 of those. And let's see. We can confirm 3 and we get a total of 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21. Okay, so there's gonna be some that we don't get. So if I confirm this, we got, wow. Okay, so we got all the all the Locust parts. Jeez. LRM-10, LRM-5. Okay, and the stuff we didn't get, mostly ammo, so that's good. And of course we got a new fully built battle mech, so we'll be probably putting it in storage too. So all right.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah, the basic Locust 1V has one big advantage, speed. It's not meant to put up much of a fight, but yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find a mech that goes further and is harder to hit. Yeah. Of course, repair some mechs. This guy, though, we will send to storage. Oh, okay, it removes all equipment from it, too. Okay. So do we get... so this one... Oh. Okay. So we got that. The mech bay. Yang was saying that something needed to be... refit. Nope. Looks like everybody's good. Still got the spider being worked on. Whether or not it's better at melee compared to the Locust. But yeah, extremely maneuverable scout. Because if I go into my storage, because we got this guy, yeah, both of these not great melee. Find it weird as just chassis. Oh, chassis in storage. Press ready to move to a bay. Yeah. Because this has got what? Support weapon hard points, ballistic, and then energy. Then this is 2 missile and 2 energy. One V, 1 M, right. 2 laser, 2 missile, 2 support. Although it doesn't really tell me what locations. Okay. If I look at my components, what do I have in AC2, AC5, large and medium laser? Yeah, lots of medium lasers. Okay. Lots of machine guns too, and small lasers. Yeah, so actually, these are support weapons. So the machine gun, it doesn't do any extra heat. Range short. Because this is only 15 damage. Although 0 times 5 stability is kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't generate any heat. This would generate heat. Actually, I might... You know what? I'm gonna... Mech Bay here. I think I'm gonna maybe adjust this guy. And instead of machine guns, we can do small lasers. So that, and the ammo storage. So we do small laser. Because those are support weapons. Those will do, I think, a bit more damage. Single hit, but a bit more damage. And then from there... Yeah, I can't... Can I put a... Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, so that works. And then just invest in upping the armor on different components here. So, center torso, yes. Head, yes. Okay. Five and 5 on that. If I do this, okay, that maxes us out at 20 tons. So, and that'd be any adjustment, right? Yeah. So let's put a little bit more armor on the back. See here.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And timeline wise, switch that around. I guess once I get the spider up and do I bother getting the spider up and running again? Really, at least if I repair it, I can then put it in storage. So I guess that will be the plan. Moccasin's out of commission for a little bit because of his injury, but
Orders?
at least it's a single injury. He's been on 2 deployments. I'm not gonna like mess with his stats at the moment. Let's see. For you, you're not really doing indirect, so we'll get gunnery up
Confirmed, Commander.
on you. What? Sure. Actually, let's just
Mech warrior training complete.
get that up as well. Fine. And I can take a... So sensor lock. Select target within sensor range to reveal it. Till end of current round, remove 2 of its evasive charges. Target also gains +2 sensor impaired effect.
Standing by.
Yeah, they weren't on the field that round. So let's grab that. -1 indirect penalty, -45 meter minimum range. Okay. So that does help with more up close. That, or do I want to do more gunnery? Let's go with tactics. Yes. 2 primary abilities and 1 specialist ability. Yep.
Training complete.
So we'll get that. I think the other stat I had that was fairly high up there was piloting. When I was making making my my pilot. And jeez. Behemoth's doing really good. 15 health threshold. Yeah, that's melee. Okay. Because when it comes to this side of things, there are some things where having that minimum range is nice, but let's see. That's cooling. Passive attacks with a single weapon ignore cover. Okay. Yeah, I made Medusa a pilot.
Yep.
Yeah, just trying to see here what
What do you need?
who would benefit best from what.
Receiving.
Okay. What? I'm just gonna focus on gunnery for now with oh jeez. Yeah, let's focus on guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
We'll focus on guts for now with Behemoth. That was kind of their already unlocked skill. For our defender. Okay. So she's well outside of tactics, but I don't think I really need to invest a point in there right now with them. Okay, so that's all looking good. And mech bay wise, we've got, yeah, of course. Of course, the Locust is going to take a little bit of time to refit because I made that change. I should check. I don't necessarily want to get everybody refitted, but if I have, right. So this is limited by number of slots because this is in the head, not the center torso. So we can't really add in another short range there. On the Shadowhawk, we'd have to adjust. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't really want to adjust the. Don't want to have less armor, basically. So, yeah, skirmisher and cavalry. What their role is currently. Our Vindicator. Yeah, we already looked at this guy. Sorry, my bad. Spiders in repair. Our Centurion. Okay, so I could, if I wanted. That's max. That's strip equipment. If I wanted a little less armor, I could have actually thrown on a small laser. Yeah, I wasn't wasn't thinking that. Yeah, because we got. Yeah, we're not really burning through ammo too hastily, at least, but I don't want, at the same time, I don't necessarily want to reduce armor anywhere. Because I think its default loadout was what? 90 armor in the torso, so that's the same. That's rear. Front is 65. I think all this is default armor. Because 80 on the arms, right? Yeah. Then 60 Well, 80, sorry, 80, 80, 65, 45. Yeah, so, it's, by default, got plenty of armor. So, yeah, I think this is fine for now. On that one, but eventually I'd like to get the blackjack, fixed back up, but jeez, just so much. Oh, so much of this has been hit pretty bad. Yeah, because mech requires at least one functional range weapon. One or more locations are destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, the poor ancestral blackjack isn't in operation. Oh yeah, right. We checked the story. It wasn't. There wasn't really anything great. And then the hiring hall. Yeah, we. Because as for mech warriors right now, we're very. Yeah, if we end up getting someone injured or worse next, the next mission we do, it's gonna be a problem. So let's at least check if there's any good ones. Canopian Commoner. Oh, Convict. Oh, great. Yeah, and the periphery justice is swift and uncaring, rather than sort through naughty legal issues. Many governments simply imprison the accused, and prisoners are filled with the guilty and innocent alike. Okay, well. Yeah, so probably
Yes,
don't want
Commander.
him. Enlisted Navy recruit. Dropship functions as a result of a massive application of manpower to operate and maintain via barely understood technology. For those with dreams of space, regional navies are always an option. Okay.
What
And
can I do for
silence,
ya,
just
Commander?
commoner, officer training school, yeah. Command is reserved for members, yeah, of noble class. Yeah, layout noble. Tactics and logistics. So 3 tactics, 3 guts. Yeah, so they got a lot of,
Standing by.
4 tactics. Yeah, not great gunnery. This is
Standing
actually... okay, so... Yeah, a little bit more stats-wise, but...
Yes, Commander.
Loud commoner, yeah.
Ready.
Commander.
I'm receiving you.
What is our standing with, Loud? I should just check. Yeah, compelling confederation. So, at the moment, -10. Because the... magistracy of Canopus, unfortunately, they're not really on good terms with Lao or the Draconis Combine. So we're also losing rep with a few others taking on the contracts we have been tonight. Goodness. Oh, these are restricted access. Yeah, unavailable because your reputation with this faction or the Mercenary Review Board is too low. Yeah, I think it's because of my reputation, which is disliked, to say the least. Oh, and there's a bunch of, okay. A cease and desist, so that's a destroy a base type of thing. Another destroy a base. Recovery. Okay. I do like some of the other intel messages that we end up getting, but I think I will actually call it here for tonight, because other than, you know, obviously we'll be moving on to another area or next contract sort of thing. And I think things have gone actually quite well. We're actually fielding a full a full complement of battle mechs. Yeah, this one's just, you know, a couple days and it's gonna be right as rain. But yeah, so doing pretty good. Obviously, still some things to iron out, but and the only injury we had for anybody today was on the new guy. Hey, at least he didn't die on the first mission. Because I've had that happen. Yeah, injuries taken only 1. So, that's good. Meanwhile, injuries taken somehow 15, but I think that's more because I upped guts while he was in medical bay.
I'm here.
And I think it was same for Hardlock as well. Because they had two injuries on them before I upped their gut stat.
Orders.
So really, this should be more two, I think, and this should have been more like, well, 3. Anyways. So, yeah. Like I said, actually, I'm gonna put down at least a quick save here. There. So, with that, everyone, as for, I think like I said, I'll end the stream here for today. And next time I'll be streaming will be Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't quite know what I'll be streaming on Monday. I know I plan to stream at least Wilds, Monster Hunter Wilds on Friday because the new update drops then. But with that, everyone, those that stopped by tonight, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, everyone, take care and safe travels.